Huh. What the hell? Oh man, this is already going so well, isn't it? Where did he come from? Hello everybody, my name is Shenko and welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Series episode 32. I hope you all are well. You might be asking yourself, why are we here up in the mountains with such beautiful armor? Well, if you didn't catch the last episode, I suggest you do so. Long story short, I wanted to try something new. I wanted to try a new build style in a new area, and that's why I dropped all my previous items all the way back at spawn, and I've came to these wonderful mountains to start a new build, a new town, a new area, and a new build style with my horse, my elytra, my mace, and the shield from our dear father, Captain Stormwynd. That's right, the builds here are going to pay homage to our family, our colors of House Stormwynd. So with our mace, a shield, and a dream, we're going to start our medieval town over here amongst these mountains. But since we are back in the early game, let's start by punching our first tree. It feels good to be back in the early game. Turn those into planks, crafting table, and some sticks. Wooden pickaxe. Our first wooden pickaxe here. Well, there's a little cave right here, so I'm gonna just go grab some coal. Brilliant. Oh, there's a few caves around here. Might need to be a little bit careful. Oh, hello. You got armor on you. Ooh. Hello. Right, stone pickaxe in hand, let's go find ourselves a cave for some good early iron. Oh, hello. It's a zombie spawner. Well, what do you know? Where are you going? Let us spar. Hello, zombie spawner. Some gunpowder, some string, saddle. We shall make an axe to clear up more of these trees. And after we cut down these trees, we make sure to replant to help the environment. Do you think we'll be able to find some iron here? Actually, there's a zombie coming up. Hoop! I tried. Come down here and grab the spruce wood. There we go. I only need to kill one. Do that. Make a bundle. And now we can store all our miscellaneous bits. The mountains are beautiful, aren't they? Oh boy. I have a lot of ideas for what I want to do here, but we must first gear up to become stronger and better than we once were. If you're wondering why my boots look like this, I'm using another texture pack called Hoffin's Minimal Armor. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out. The sun is setting though, so we shall sleep. Alright, I do believe we are actually kitted out just fine for some early game mining. So we're going to take our bundle, a bit of coal. We're going to leave our stone pickaxe in here as we go into the mountains to one of the caves, and we shall start our mining adventure to hopefully gather more resources. Ooh, fancy cave. Although, there are some monsters there. Come forth. Oops. There we go. I missed my swing, but that's okay. Ooh, that's Skulk. Is there an ancient city nearby? I would love to go exploring an ancient city. But you know what? We are quite full on iron. So before we go and face those skeletons, let's make ourselves a furnace. We shall cook all our iron. Now we are kitted out. And it looks like I got a silver crown. Looks pretty cool. Right, where are these skeletons? Let me just dig through the wall and see if I can spot them. Oh! This is where the cave leads. Alright. Skeleton right there. Ow. Hey. Fire at your friend. There we go. More iron. And lapis. There we go. Alright. Let's brave the deep dark and see what lies down here. Hello? I don't see any shriekers down there. Don't see any mobs up there. We are heading down to deep slate level, which we might end up running into an ancient city at some point. But we won't speculate just yet. Ow. Stop it. Oh, there it is, but there is a shrieker over there, so it is going to set it off for sure. We're going to be very careful. Well, there's a shrieker right there as well. So, I'm going to try and get all the way over there. I mean, to be fair, if we get a strike, it's not the worst thing. We might as well get rid of all of it while we're at it. So, you know what? Let's just brave it. We're gonna set off that shrieker over there. Make sure we're not standing on any of the sensors. We're just gonna stare down the shrieker right in the face. And then we destroy it. There we go. Easy as pie. We might as well just mine this iron and this diamond while we're at it. Just one. How nice. Oh, that is diamond. Okay, brilliant. Is that? Yeah, there's diamond in the ceiling right there. Okay, awesome. I wouldn't like you disturbing. And there's my hole. We'll make another one after this. So we managed to grab 18 diamonds, which was a lot more than I expected, but hey, I'm not going to say no to extra diamonds. Right. We're going to head up back to the surface and continue on with the early game grind. Let's do this. So, it's been a hot minute. I've been quite busy in between the clips. But you might be wondering, why is my bed here? Why do I have a little campsite right here? Well, here's the thing. I was digging through the caves, like normal, and experienced a lot of skulk. And I was wondering where the ancient city was. Well, I was making my way through this cave, and was gathering a whole bunch of resources, and exposing a few bits of diamond, even though I don't have fortune. And then right down here... Yep. Deep slate brick. Right there. So, I guess this means ancient city raiding time. Here we go. It's gonna be a doozy here in the ancient city, but we'll do our best, regardless. We've done this before. There we go. Now we head in. Alright. This feels like a relatively safe place. I hope. Well, it's a good thing that the bat is triggering all the sensors, so that at the very least we can light our way through. Okay. Oh, we'll make our way through. Like normal. Just go through the ancient city like normal. Let's just collect up a whole bunch of wool before we head on in. And we can probably break this. Yep, there we go. Very nice. Echo shards, books, skulk, sensor, 5 potions of regeneration. That's something. And a disc fragment. I won't need the iron leggings, but hey, not too bad. I am actually pleasantly surprised with the amount of skulk that's not present here. This is unique. Very unique. The lush cave is all the way up there. Is that? Okay, that's normal deep slate. I can't get up there. I'll just be very careful. Yeah, there isn't any skulk over here. Interesting. Thorns 1. Amethyst shards. Silk touch efficiency 5 mending hoe. We'll take that. What's this one? China golden apple. Swift sneak 2. Okay. I would like Swift Sneak 3, but 2 is a good start. And at least we can mark it out by saying we already looted these chests. Looking for shriekers. Are there any shriekers around here? That might be one over there. Yep, that is one over there. Is it only one though? Nope, there is another one all the way over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this. Cover it up like so. And then we should be fine to just do that. Yep, we're fine. Alright, we're fine. Yep, we're fine. Swift Snake 1. Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Mending Hoe. Alright, we'll take that. And the 13 disc. What do we have here? Echo shards. 2 enchanted golden apples. Some candles. Potion of regeneration. And a saddle. Other side. Cat. Alright, so we conquered this section of the ancient city. Now we just have the other sections. But before that, I'm gonna go get some moss. Name tag. Projectile protection, books, coal. Yep. We seem to be dealing with... Oh. Shrieker City. Ah, there it is. Swift Sneak 3. Luck of the Sea 1. Got a few potions. And more glowberries. Oh man, I put my... damn it. I put my finger off the shift key. And that's alright. Can I... Okay, maybe not the best choice of action, but it's fine. We're gonna be leaving anyways. Oh, was this one back here? Protection 4 and breaking 3 leggings. We'll take that since that's a... Ooh, we got Swifting 3 again. You know what? We'll, what do we not want? Alright, so we technically came for what we wanted, so I guess we can just head out right now, since we already got Swift Sneak. I know there's a bunch of the ancient city left to explore, but you've already seen me conquer ancient cities in the past, so I'll go do that in my off time, if that's the case. And once we're at the water, we can just basically make our way up like this. Well, there we go. Fantastic. We got quite a bit of items, actually. My inventory is not looking good, but it's fine. We got a whole bunch of miscellaneous enchanted books, including the very good Swift Sneak 3, along with a whole bunch of music discs and a whole bunch of potions of regeneration. So, there you go. Ancient City raids, complete, and we got Swift Sneak 3, and some upgrades to our leggings. Yay. So it has been quite a while since we started on day 6985 on the 23rd of February, and right now I'm just getting a whole bunch of levels, just smelting up some copper, gaining levels, enchanting some items, yada yada yada. And now I have 30 levels, and I want to try and see what I get on an axe, because I'm gonna need a lot of wood for our starter build. Unbreaking 3, we'll take that. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4, okay, we'll take that. So I have been going back and forth between gaining levels, going down to the mines, breaking all the skulk blocks for experience points, feeding the cows, killing the cows, and since then, I've received an Unbreaking Efficiency pickaxe as well as an Efficiency 4 Fortune 3 pickaxe. And this is going to be 19, so it'll be about... You know what, we'll do up the pickaxe first. And then this is going to be 12, we'll go back down to the mines to get some experience points. But now we have a Fortune 3, Efficiency 5 and Unbreaking 3 pickaxe, so we'll be able to collect all the diamonds that we found down in the caves. We're gonna go back down into the caves. Ow. Now we should be able to receive a lot more resources from the ores. Fantastic. You know what? Let's make things interesting. I uncovered a lot of diamond ore while going through the caves. So with this Fortune 3 pickaxe, let's play a game. Guess how many diamonds we're gonna get at the end of mining all these diamonds. And leave your answers in the comments below, or have that in your mind and then type it down. All will be revealed once I mine up all the diamond ore, and I'll probably put a counter up on the screen to show how much diamond ore I've mined. Alright, let's go. Okay, with a lot of mining done and the counter of how many diamond ore we have mined over our time in the caves here, now is the time to leave your answers of how many diamonds did we collect. Are you all ready? In the shulker box, 2 stacks of diamonds. Exactly 2 stacks. So if you guessed 128, you win. Congratulations. We also got a whole bunch of lapis, a whole bunch of redstone, and quite a bit of iron and gold. There are still a bunch more around the caves that I need to collect, but overall, a really, really good haul. Oh, I seem to have forgotten this. Oh man, I forgot to mine these diamonds right here. But, you know, the game's already over. So, hey, extra diamonds. Why not? So we already have leggings. We can make a helmet. We can make some boots. And we can make a chest plate. There we go. We are kitted out in all diamond. I'm just gonna put Swift Sneak onto these leggings. Just so we can get it over and done with. And now, we can sneak fast. Ooh. Speedy. Speedy fast. Oh gosh, okay. I finally managed to rack up to 30 levels, and thankfully, now we have... If I check my pickaxe here... Silk Touch. Okay, I've been waiting for it to appear on the enchanting table for quite some time because the past few pickaxe enchantments have been Fortune 3, Fortune 3, and Fortune 3. I have been dying for Silk Touch and I finally got it. This is what happens when you don't have villagers, but you know, I take it on as a challenge. And it's a good thing I had all that fortune to grab all these diamonds so I can make another pickaxe. And don't mind all the blast furnaces here. I've been using them to smelt a whole bunch of copper for experience points. And now, if you look into... Yeah, I got a whole bunch of copper right here. So let's just quickly make ourselves a pickaxe. And let's get this enchanted with Silk Touch. Oh yes, Silk Touch Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. That's what we want right now. Now so far, our life in the valley has been quite simple, but I have been working on a build. Our first build up here in our little empire, what I'm going to be calling it. Right above the valley, I've started mapping out the structure or the house that I'm building right here. First of all out of deep slate as sort of a guide, and it's looking pretty good so far. There'll be 3 individual stables for 3 horses. I currently have 1, and the other 2, maybe I'll find some other horses around here so that we may traverse across the valley and to areas beyond the mountains. So at this moment, I have just been gathering a whole bunch of resources and smelting a whole bunch of stone because in the past I did not have Silk Touch until now, and I do currently have a whole bunch of stone. I do need to collect a whole lot more tuff because I do want to use tuff for building, but we'll keep it simple for now. Okay, so what I have in mind for this build is going to be a little bit different from how I usually do my current builds. Let's grab some cobbled deep slate stairs, some of these deep slate bricks, and maybe a few deep slate brick slabs. So what I have in mind is that once we have, this will be the base layer, and then the rest of the other layers will follow as suit like this, where we'll go from dark to much lighter. So the second layer can be tough, like so. So this will be a tower, and then it will form the walls like so. Okay, that doesn't look too bad so far. I mean, of course, it doesn't have that much texture in it. It's mostly cobbled deep slate, but for the moment, it is starting to take shape. It's starting to look how I imagined it to be. Alright, very nice. That doesn't look too bad so far, but it is a lot of gray. So I think what we can do is put away the deep slate for now. I want to come in with something else. Let's say a bit of spruce wood. Yeah, that might be what we need. Let's make some stairs. Let's make some slabs. And some trapdoors. Right, so especially for sections like these, I wouldn't want it to just be stone like this. There needs to be something much more to them. So I'm gonna first start with this sort of rim-like structure, like so. Now once that's done, we'll put in the slabs as so, like this. And then put trapdoors down like this. What we can do is that we take dark oak and strip it. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. Gotta be honest, I'm actually liking this so far. Building medieval somewhat, it's looking pretty good. Of course, it is looking a little bit awkward just being a tower as such, and the walls are still relatively not decorated, but it's a start. It's a start, nevertheless. It's not perfect, but it's a start, nevertheless. Right, let's go work on this some more then. I need to pick up a few more blocks if I want to complete this build in this episode. Alright, let's do this. And after a bit of elbow grease, we have established our first home here in the valley. Look at that. I'm really happy with how this building turned out. It looks amazing. It is exactly what I wanted for the area, and I'm just very proud and really happy with how it looks. Let's head on up, shall we? So I managed to carve out a path that leads up to the house itself. It is a little bit rickety with the path being cobblestone. And right up here is our home. our first home here in the valley. And I shall move my horse in here. This is now gonna be your home. You're gonna be very happy now having a roof above your head. Ah, he's loving it. Right here is our first home. As you can see, I used quite a lot of the new blocks that were introduced in 1.21.4, including the pale moss and the pale oak all the way up there. I have tried a little bit of shading done on the roof to give it that overhang look. It looks a little bit weird, but if you travel slightly further and you look at it from a distance, it gives the illusion that there is some form of overhang on the roof even though it is flat, which I really love. Right here we have our stables with 3 separate rooms for our horses. Currently only one of them is inhabited. Now while building this, I have moved in a lot of my items down there in the valley. Now you won't see any of the mess of storage down there. How did you get here? I turn around for 1 second and then look away, and then suddenly you're here. So first of all, we have a staircase leading up to the first floor, and we also have a path that leads down to the basement. And here in the basement, we have established our storage room and our smelting system. Oh, I have some copper in here. Well done. So right here, I'm going to be putting a lot of my storage. Currently, I have it all in easy storage compartments, a whole lot of copper, some ores, a whole bunch of stone, some darker stone, a whole bunch of dirt. I've been moving a lot of dirt. And right across we have what I'm gonna be using as a smithing area. So we'll have a whole bunch of anvils, we'll be displaying our armor. This was the original iron armor that we wore throughout this episode. There's going to be a furnace somewhere here where we can smelt all our ores. And right here is our enchanting setup, where we have our enchanted books, we have a skeleton skull, and we have a whole bunch of other tools and armor to do our enchanting with. Now coming out of the basement and heading up the stairs, you arrive at the manor. And if you head in, I haven't done much interior yet. In fact, I haven't done any interior because, well, it took a while just to build this house itself. All I have is just my bed here for safekeeping. But as you can see, very spacious, a lot of room. I have a lot of plans to build an interior here. And then we have a spiral staircase that leads up to the 3rd floor. Right here. This is where I plan to have my bedroom and a reading room. And as you can see, some of the copper is already oxidizing into exposed copper. I can't wait to see it oxidize all the way to oxidized copper, but I might want to keep it at this stage. So we'll see once it all oxidizes. And heading up the steps much more and heading up this ladder, you arrive at the top of the tower where you can see the roof and you have a really nice view of the valley itself. Right over there, you have a nice view of the flag and the mountain range itself. And you got a really, really nice view of the valley. This is postcard worthy. It looks amazing. I love the views that you get up here on the tower itself. Now, I didn't talk much about the path. I've decided to use more of these darker blocks, deep slate and smooth basalt, to build these retaining walls of some sort to signify, well, because we're up here in the mountains and the meadows, it's a little bit colder up here. So the rock formations are going to be a little bit darker, just to give it some contrast to the path. Now, the house does look really nice, but it's missing something. I can't quite put it, but it is missing something. And no, I'm not talking about the wandering trader right there. You know what? I have an idea. But first we gotta sleep. Now I need to go out there and find some sheep. Do I have some dye? I do. Let me just grab some of that. And then I would like to make some light blue dye. I will need to turn you a weird color because I need that wool. Oops. I didn't mean to hurt you. Sorry. Now let's see. Do I have... Yeah, okay. I do have a bit of string. So we can make a loom. Okay, so looking at the shield, I have an idea on how to do the banner, so let's just create a light blue banner. Do I just put some paper in here? Okay, there we go. Flower charge button. There we go. Thank you very much. So let's add this banner right here. Perfect. Oh, this suits it just nicely. And just like the flag over there, we now have our house colors here in the valley itself, representing House Stormwynd. So we now have our house banner here in our first building, representing House Stormwynd, just like the shield of Captain Stormwynd. I really like how the banner is here along with the flag all the way up there, matches the color, and it shows that here in the valley we are a part of House Stormwynd. If only Father was here to see this. Oh. But now that we established our first house here, I have a lot of plans and I'm really excited to get started with the works of the valley and the mountain range to pay homage to House Stormwynd. So what do you all think of this house right here? Do you like it? I really love it and I hope you do too. But with the sun going down and our starter home finally built, here is where I will end this video and episode 32 of the Minecraft Survival series. I really hope you all enjoyed this video as I did. I am really excited to start in a new area and just get to play Minecraft like how I usually love playing Minecraft, which is just building up the world. But with that being said, that's going to be it from me. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to follow along the journey with me. As always, my name is Shenko. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Take care of yourselves, be nice to one another, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Later.